All right, everybody, welcome back. We're going to be playing some more KCD2, and I can't remember. I think we're envoys now for Von Burgo, which is weird, but that's how we stay alive. Then might as well.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich.
I don't know
you
if I like
think
this guy.
Everything is settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
This is true.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king?
True.
That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized. Yes, you could. But
He's
then
rightfully
you
mad,
wouldn't have
though,
been
to
able
be
to play
fair.
the Lord and stage private execution.
Anyone would be mad in that
Sir,
situation.
once more, I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable,
I can
of
just
course.
auto follow. That's
I was
right.
just hoping that our relationship would
They
be
made
a
this
bit
game good.
warmer after that regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see.
Well, I've been
Rumor
through the whole
has
thing.
it that
Don't
the
worry.
castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding
sure about
enough
that.
keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
I found my way around pretty decently, I'd say. But it is very confusing and makes no sense to me. On why you just have a castle,
The
but
jail cells
the long
are
way,
down there.
everything's up.
But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Yeah.
All too well, thanks.
You just get stuck on all
Here
mud.
it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door.
I went here
And a
too.
chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there. A little gift from our gracious lord. To ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you.
Kabat's
or tell
kind
him
of
you'll keep your own
a
if you
douche.
insist. Then he'll give you proper
So-
tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Alright.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Oh, yes, because you keep it all afloat, don't you, buddy? Took all my stuff off, bro. Okay. Let's put all of our... do all of our armor first. Just got a bunch of... I don't want this... No, I don't want that either. I don't know if I like that. Maybe, I guess we'll see. We'll just have to trust. How do we get more slots? We get better ones? What the Saxon Hauberk. An arrested plate. Wanderer's pouch. Well, those some padded noble quilted pants. Okay. Now we got the drip. There we go. Easy, bro. Gotta change the thing like that. Okay. Torch on him. Long sword. Put the same stuff on for him, but obviously I'll be wearing the long sword instead of the sword and shield. This one will just be all the nobleman's clothes. I don't know if I like that. I like probably the one I paid for. Vagrant boots. The black ones on, those look better. Some spectacles. Look at the drip. And we'll put the sword on him. And the dagger. I should probably put the dagger on the other one too. Put that on. I don't know why I'm not wearing that. It's on my other crap. I'm gonna sell all this crap. Let's actually use this and repair some stuff. Put those on for now. I can't fix any of this stuff. Oh, I don't have no skill. Ah, okay. New quest. All this crap. How many traders I can sell this crap to? Let's go ahead and attack off. That's right. Put that on. I don't think I've worn this. It's odd because why would I not wear the full set of the warhorse armor? wash off. It appears my brand is almost gone.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind.
This
Only
guy.
yesterday you were delivering horseshoes, and today you have your own horse? I'm amazed. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Take care.
Herring. He got more stamina, same capacity, more speed, courage, and value. But just keep pebbles. I'm a ride or die for pebbles, though, man. I don't know.
I took a look at herring.
And?
A nice animal, but I'll keep my own.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost though, pal. Actually, now we've got to know each other, I want to let you in on this little scheme. We could both get something out of it. But you'd have to keep
This
it
guy.
to yourself. What do you say? Can you keep your mouth shut when coin's at stake?
I
Sure.
can keep my mouth shut. You can count on it. What's this about coin then?
Look, it's easy as pie. You keep your horse, which you wanted to do anyway, but I'll say you took herring, and then I'll sell him to someone. You'll do all right out of it. I'll pay you up front.
Interesting.
Hey, Kabat. That's not a bad plan. I'm in.
Grand. Here's your coin. I'll take care of the rest.
Some easy
Right,
grosh.
now we can get back to the reason you're here. You know how to ride and control a horse?
Well, I know the
Sure.
basics, but I wouldn't say no to some good advice.
That's wise. The first thing is, pet him now and again when you're in the saddle. Then he'll be calmer, looser. Actually, best do that as soon as you mount him. Once you're mounted, don't drive him too much over tough terrain. He won't trot too good and he won't move too fast neither. After all, the roads ain't for show, and horses ain't stupid, mind. If you leave him standing around,
wish I had
he'll
Pegasus,
most likely
though.
go and find a place he likes. A trough where he can
That
drink
was a good
or maybe
horse.
some
Very
pasture.
fast.
So don't be surprised if you leave him alone and then can't find him afterwards.
All right. I'll bear that in mind.
And of course, the horse needs
I have
good
some
kit,
level stuff
no
to
more
do.
than yourself. Saddle, bridle, horseshoes. I've prepared some decent tack for you, so I don't get my arse whipped for not treating his lordship's honoured guest right. Mistakes don't go unpunished here. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
It was good to see you,
Oh,
my
that's
friend.
a good saddle, bro. That'd be another, I would assume. Well, it appears I would assume wrong. I see. Easy, bro. Easy. He just has all my. I have so much of this. That's crazy. He has all my alchemy stuff. I don't like the Warhorse tournament, Caperson. Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing? To level up. I'm on level 11 now. I probably should get. Actually, hold on. Let's see. Heavy weapon shootings and scholarship skills. Martin. Faster in sword fighting, crafting, and survival. Can I get both? Interesting. Towns, villages, and the surrounding areas, you get a 1 bonus to strength. Well, local heroes, the same thing but better. Okay. I don't know if I want this or Radzig's heritage or Martin's heritage because I don't use heavy weapons. Scholarship, yes. Shooting is eh. We'll do Martin because we sword fight. Maybe I can get it anyway. We'll find out. Just run them both. Two less. Okay. Strength will make it easier to win fights in the clinch because it'll be harder for your opponent to react to your actions. Do this because we get in clinches quite a bit. Well dressed. Hmm. 10 points of your health. Go to bed clean here 25% faster. Interesting. Let's see. Maybe a well dressed? We'll get that. We'll get well dressed. Oh, we got 2. We need the better speech. Some weapons, armor, clothing that are in near perfect condition. You'll gain 10% more money. Okay, if you sell stolen goods. You get a bonus of +2 to skill checks. Twice the amount of experience from these skill checks. Craftsmanship. Keen eye, what is this? Keep your gear repaired by a craftsman and gain a little experience in craftsmanship. It will increase along with the repair price. Weapons you forge will have excellent properties and will therefore take damage 20% slower. That's pretty good. Repairs by craftsmen will be 20% cheaper. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armorer's kit will make less noise when worn. Wearing boots will cost me 25% less stamina that I repair myself. I don't know if I want that. I'll do Keen Eye because I repair a lot of my gear with somebody else. Under the influence of alcohol, you'll be less likely to be injured by falling from a height because the patron saint of drinkers has a protective hand over you, huh? That's an interesting perk right there. Amazingly, when you're drunk, you make 20% less noise. The more drunk you are, the higher chance you have of not wasting your badge when you use it. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna grab it. Body heat. That takes for him to come back to you is a quarter shorter. When you have your dog with you, your charisma is increased by 3. Oh, Hellhound or Charming Companion. We have Hellhound. Oh, and Charming Companion. A twofer. You're able to recognize the difficulty of skill checks, but not your chances of succeeding. You'll still have to decide for yourself whether it's worth the risk. The effect of your reputation is taken into account. Okay. Slowly improve faster craftsmanship and thievery skills as all experience gain will be 20% higher. On master and horsemanship. Let's get liberal arts. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties to their stats. That lasts for 20 seconds. They want it for a crime, you get a +3 stealth bonus on it, +2 on agility and vitality, making it easier to escape. The dirtier you are, the harder it will be for others to spot you. Fleeting shadow? One way or another. Let's go one way or another first. Then we'll go fleeting shadow second. Survival. Leshy. On the forest, your set will be halved. Shadow will recover 50% faster. You get fur trophies, selected cuts out of meat and offal from killed game. Cook, dry, or smoke an unspoiled ingredient or food after processing, it will be 100% condition. Does not apply to herbs, as always have 100% condition after drying, regardless of the perk. Get more than 30 fresh or dried herbs not spoiled in your inventory. Your charisma will count as 2 more. Let's get that. Let's have a lot of dried herbs. Just slap them in my pocket. You fight only a one-handed sword weapon and keep your other hand free except for a torch. Okay. We already know. Opening strike 2. Effect of a successful opening strike will be greatly enhanced. Okay. Magister. Okay, let's see. Perform a combo, you gain +5 your swordsmanship skill, making subsequent attacks easier to perform and more powerful. Fight with the short sword, not a hunting sword or saber. Its defense will be 30% higher, and attacks will block. Attacks and blocks cost you 20% less stamina. Swordmaker's Wisdom. Easy choice. No, I know I'll be executed. Trust me. Hack off is the only place that doesn't want to kill me. Okay. Let's mount up.
I went to see my brother and to talk about the inheritance.
Get out the way,
But
bums.
your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself, and he gets this
I'm glad you're here. I needed to catch a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to here with that Chamberlain Stuffenberg, or whatever the bastard's name is.
Aye. Once old folks start getting soft in the
Aye.
head, it's bad news.
Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
Or 5.
Got him.
Which reminds me. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but
We dap it up? Or is that like some romance option?
Happens to the best of us. But you can rely on me. Always. We had a disagreement, that's all. Who doesn't sometimes? You're the closest friend I have left.
thank you, Henry. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to have you as my page. You know, Hanash assigned you to me as a kind of punishment, but now I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. You have my word as a nobleman.
And you have my word as a blacksmith.
I'm
that I'll
also a
stand by you,
nobleman, though.
even if it isn't always easy
Why,
going.
why do these two
Then your word
just
must be as firm as steel.
just
but
not
I
accept
take my
that?
promises seriously too. And since I made a promise to Bajena, we have to repay our debt.
You're right. That's only proper.
Therefore, I entrust you with that, on behalf of both of us. Give her our sincerest thanks, along with this. That ought to repay our debt royally.
Your wish is my command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
I'm not gonna follow him. Get on, man. Get on the horse.
Nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors.
Talking to himself.
But I can't deny, this is
Hey,
a
man.
real fucking castle.
I'll win in a fight.
I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots.
That could be a possibility.
Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me,
Good day.
"So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick.
Got him.
I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Yeah,
I reckon it'll be some time yet before you go to the next life and face judgment. Al dente's fortuna you've had, remember?
Or I've got a guardian angel by the name of Henry.
No, that's
It's a
true.
shame I lost my flaming sword, though.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can
Let's
I
go.
refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Quick!
Go!
You got a faster horse. I should have took the other horse, man. Pebbles is just a life partner, bro. Soul companion. The other one was meant for speed.
Quick!
Dude, he's absolutely just putting the burners on, bro. Gas me. What's this? Oh. Oh, he's all the way down there. Oops.
Quick!
What is this? Who?
Okay. You suck. Got it. He absolutely beat me on that.
Quick!
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
More important matters, you say? How far are we? Not that far. Oh, the Kanker's camp, that's right. What's this? Green grocer? You go up here. Open the map up. I know I said that like a while ago. Never did it. I should probably do it.
We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Berghoff?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in
Not
my power
really.
to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig, and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realize. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out,
What is this,
von
Kent?
Bergov is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy. We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
What does he have to gain?
That's what we have to work out. But sometimes gaining something is less important than not losing what you have. We should be able to agree on that.
True.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did. But I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
Keeping you alive. No one's gonna attack? Figured they would come out and attack by now.
Nabokov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round. So we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again.
I was really hoping to get attacked. I guess they don't want the smoke. We're kind of close.
Turn left here.
Right there. I'm gonna put it on my face. The landscapes in this game
I
is
like the
just
way it's concealed.
beautiful.
Nicely situated on an outcrop with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yaramira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
Something tells me this guy's not gonna be very welcoming.
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining, but not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this, and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre. I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb, to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours, so you can make it to Constantinople at least without whining.
Constantinople's crazy, buddy.
Boy, can you see what I see? Fuck, what a lot of horses. They must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Or Von Bergov is paying the bark a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
Well, the guy's just a horse breeder.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergov. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Then we break in. The usual.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
We get arrested again.
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramir. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent
True.
idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
Only 15?
horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berkov didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
These
No,
guys look
He didn't.
like
I
bandits,
apologize,
man.
Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
All good.
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel
These
at
people
home
seem
and
so
we can have a
sketch, dude.
chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to
I'm not here to play
if he
dice,
finds
buddy.
himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him.
All day.
Your
huh?
horse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
That's it? We'll just talk.
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
He's calling his loyal men to arms, to fight back against the bandits running rampant in the region.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Berghoff have?
Let's lie.
Seemed to me he has plenty. Several dozen men, well equipped.
Well, that sounds like a force to be reckoned with. Good news. I bet my left nut Lord Yaromir will send me. Tell me one thing, though, because I can't wrap my head around it. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Perkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems.
Just
So
a
your
little.
master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
Yeah.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his what? Yeah, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something
A friendly
dignified.
duel, huh?
We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I
Might as
accept your
well.
offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
Might.
We'll do it in a little
Might wanna do
courtyard
it.
behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
I haven't used any of these.
Some sword will do.
A choice fitting for a nobleman. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on. Well then. Ready?
Let's
Let's
do
go.
it.
Glory to Lord Capon.
I could watch this all day.
Hey! Fuck that!
You're kind of slow, bro.
They're going at it just
Let him
like
have it,
real
Michael.
knights.
Come on.
Hey! Fuck that! Ha! No chance. Bad luck.
No chance is right, bro.
Fight for us, Michael.
Come on, Malcolm. You're not that good.
Right. Shit.
Okay, we can do this death loop of parries. Oh, I'm encumbered. Let's see.
Bad luck.
Let's see.
No chance.
Oh, what's up with it?
Fight for us,
Fuck you.
Come on. Yeah, what's up with it, bro?
Let him have it, Michael. Glory to never. Bad luck. Show your stuff.
I'm showing it. One block. We can do this tango. Oh, we can't do this tango. Okay. I feel like he's giving me a very, very weak whack weapon.
Bad luck.
Okay. When I swing, it didn't matter.
Blood neighbor.
Okay, bro.
Let's see what you're made of. Whom von Berger sent us.
I gotta give him this juice, bro.
Christ, I'm hit.
This guy better at sword fighting all of a sudden.
Fuck that. He's got me.
Ooh, no shield for you, buddy boy.
Let's see what you're made of.
Fight for us, Michael.
Blood neighbor.
Dude, that's such a fast strike.
Fuck you. Hey, fuck that.
Fight for us, Michael.
Whack him, whack him. Hey, fuck that. Up, youngster. Give it up, youngster.
Come on.
Watch out. Michael is one of the best fighters around.
It don't look like it.
No chance.
No chance.
Fight for us, Michael.
Get out of here, bro.
Whack him, whack him.
Come on. Come on. Oh my
For us, Michael.
god. Just break his face. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, the 3-piece. Okay. Oh.
Watch out. One of the best fighters around.
I'll lock it in now.
Hey, fuck that. I yield.
Easy.
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
Ha! That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honor to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll
Them
be in that house
spurs.
beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work, or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Where it is.
God be with you, my friend.
Good to see you, friend.
My stuff damaged. Oh, he gave me a crappy sword. I think I want my sword back, buddy. Where do you say this healer would be? send stuff. All this crap and go sell it.
Had a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
Yeah, where's the archery dude? You're just a soldier. What's the archery dude? You heal? Yeah, you're the healer.
Well,
Hell yeah.
never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Right, but
Was
nor
that
did
him?
he. That's why I'm here, actually. You knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
It surely won't be all
The
that
saw.
bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece. Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better.
That's off my
Thanks a lot.
limbs.
I'm glad.
Takes my organs.
Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord von Berghoff.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
Very night.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please explain it to me then.
Knight is the title of part of the lower nobility, but that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page for some time. And then you perform some great feat, like heroism in battle, and only then are you rewarded with knighthood.
My word.
See.
I had no idea it was that complicated. I'd love to hear more, but I have to go and get some more herbs. I'm running low. Would you like to come with me and maybe tell me something about yourself?
Sure.
I'll be happy to. At least I'll get to explore the Nabokov surroundings.
The countryside's pretty round here, but it won't be a long walk. I'll just pick some herbs in the glade. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last.
Those
Tell
people
me
just
more
locked up
about
here
Knights,
bored all day.
or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
In the hills above Sasau River, I discovered the enemy's hidden camp. I told the lords about it, and they assembled a force. Just like Lord von Berghoff is doing now. We approached under cover of darkness and attacked.
Let her know about the
Clever.
feats, bro.
And how did it work out? Do tell.
Now hold on, the best is yet to come. Before attacking, we first set fire to the place. We unleashed hell on earth. In the chaos, we cut them to pieces.
That sounds awful. Too awful to imagine. Tell me more, please.
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel.
Sasau
but the Sly
Monastery.
Fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name. But I haven't really looked into how the whole thing works.
Better have fun while you can then, before the abbot drags you back in, so you don't have any regrets. Thank you for telling me
You
your
hungry
stories.
beast.
It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
look around. Not looking around. Oh, I guess
Horses here, more
doesn't.
in the stables, and a big corral with even more.
Can't look away
outside
from
the
her.
village. That's a lot more than I'd expect here. I wonder where Lord Nebat got them all. Maybe that Pelzer one though.
He's the bandit leader, imagine.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor, and if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling?
Perhaps.
I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
Sure. I'll be glad to help. What do you need?
I need marigold, a lot of it ideally. Then poppy and some sage.
Have some.
It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
All right. I'll be right back.
Thank you. I'll wait here.
Can it be dried? Let's see if it can be dried. But like, I don't know, like 10. And sage? I guess I don't have that. That is not chamomile. Sage. Some sage. Oh, hybrid. There it is. More sage. So the marigold I have doesn't count. Understood. 8. Well, I had 10, so I knew. I knew marigold was going to be the higher one. Poppy. Easy work.
I've got
Some light work.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
Secrets? Murders me. Tries to murder me at least.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
Interesting.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward.
I'm spitting the game. I'm him, bro.
Hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate.
I'm him, bro. I'm him.
As a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
I'm
Farewell
just
for
him, bro.
now,
I don't
Henry,
know.
and thanks for your help.
I am him, guys. I am him. Henry's a dog, bro. Don't even need romance options. We're just getting all the romance. Let me get back my herbs.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
But you did.
Look, this is noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So
I'm a
there is
nobleman.
something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
Don't try that on me. My pa was a blacksmith, so I had horseshoes and hooves in my hand before I could walk. And I've met enough horse folk to know you shouldn't trust them further than you can throw them.
What do you mean?
True.
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're
I
at
knew
a
the
loose
horses
end,
came from
the horses
Bandit.
need to stretch their legs a bit. You could help us out. Just a little race around the area. It would do the horses good. And you, too. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
I guess.
I'll race.
Thy will be done. The race is from here to Nabokov Mill. That's down the path there and to the right after the little bridge. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and the willow, and then back to the fortress. First one back here wins. You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best horseman, so you'll have your work cut out. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to, fuck it. I'll give you one of our finest saddles, whatever the cost.
That's fair.
Interesting
do it.
price you put
Great.
there, buddy.
I'll call Hurtle, and you can get cracking.
What does that Pelzer eat? His breath stinks. Quick.
They got faster horses. Should have cheated.
Go. Quick.
All right, bud. I just shot him with an arrow in the back of the head.
Come on. Go.
There's no way, bro. Pebbles is cool, but I should have got the faster horse.
Go. Whoa.
You know. I couldn't do. There's just no way. Find out more about the horses. Tell me all that there is to know. Buddy.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
If there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noblemen's affairs are never dull.
If you
True.
insist, or you're in for a disappointment. There's nothing interesting about it. Sir Yaramir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls. And his lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated and dull, but all above board.
Interesting.
You were right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just so. Farewell, sir.
What do I do now? I did not mean to place a marker. We go find the Cankers camp? Somebody be lying here.
Welcome. See you later.
Nah, nothing interesting from you, buddy. Let's see, what is my thingy? Actually, I probably shouldn't leave. Maybe they're right. Two different stories. These gotta be the bandits, bro, I'm telling you.
Greetings, sir. You've come a long way to visit us, so I reckon we ought to show our hospitality properly. We could practice archery together. What do you say?
Sure. I'd love to.
I was hoping you'd say that. The targets are beneath the ramparts, so we'll shoot from the gallery. The rest is easy. I'll give you some arrows, you lean out from the battlements, and shoot at the target till you run out. The closer to the bullseye, the higher the score. And an extra 3 points to the one who shoots all his arrows first. And the one with the most points at the end wins. Stands to reason. If you beat me, I'll give you one of our best crossbows, so you don't badmouth us to his lordship.
Yeah, that sounds like a challenge. I accept.
Now, just tell me what you want to shoot with.
Yo,
Longbows are for villagers. Gentlemen shoot crossbows.
Whatever you say. Let's do it then.
Archers get set.
Well, that was awkward. Ran out of storage space. So we had to fix that.
And loose.
Oh, dude, that was very bad. Let me get it. Whoa, buddy, hold on. 6. Okay. Okay. This is bad. I want this crossbow, bro. I want the crossbow from these obvious bandits. He's gonna get 3 points for finishing before me. How many points all matter, buddy? I'm him.
Stone me, sir. I never expected you'd be such a sharp shooter.
Because I'm him.
Admirable. And here's the gift I promised, sir. You earned it.
That's right.
Fair and square.
That's
Thank
right.
The pleasure was all mine.
The best is an
If
old
you want
field
to try
crossbow.
it out
You gotta be
straight
kidding
away,
me. You
just
guys are
say the
bandits.
word. In
Gotta be
any
bandits.
case, you'll find me round that corner there. I'll wait there so you don't have to go all the way to the gate if you fancy shooting some more.
Something sketch here. So yeah, let me save before I get in trouble here. $300 strength. What am I doing? It's 2 different ways. Just dump. Oh, keys. This is very hard. I cannot do that. I don't know what I thought I was, but I'm not him. For that, at least.
I expect these are the chambers of the Lord of the Castle, where he's receiving Sir Hans. I shouldn't disturb them. Military equipment? That must have cost a fortune. There's enough here for a small army.
That's why I steal it all. Oh, these are bandits, bro. There's no way. Stealing all of it. It's some of the best armor in the game right here, dude. Very hard is not it. Loot. Let's murder these guys. Stealth gun. Screw it.
You'll pay dearly for that,
Oh.
you fucker.
Never know.
Bad luck. Don't think I won't cut you to pieces.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. Maybe we don't kill them. We'll find the jail somewhere.
Military equipment? That must have cost a fortune. There's enough here for a small army.
Now let's walk down out of here. Grab the glaive. Let's just dump it all on the horse. Horse can't carry anymore, huh? What am I doing? Actually, no, because we need the. That was such a struggle for no reason. I can't give you any more. Take that bill hook, don't worry. Yep. Just like that. Just like that, buddy. Okay.
I'm in no mood for nonsense, so no messing up. I'll bear it in mind, but I'm not going anywhere with you. What would I be looking for there anyway?
Hey, where'd it go?
Well, at a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the
Nope,
time.
nothing. Nothing, buddy. Have fast travel? No way. How far is the castle? Road. Let's see. What's that's good. Look at the armor. That's really what I wanted to. Okay, so that's crap. That's all crap. The money. Crap. $76. What was the plate? Which does 55. $69. 77. Yeah. So I can drop. That's 93. That's worth some big cash. That's worth all right cash. Weapon wise, so that's poop. Nice longsword's also crap. Shield, not even worth it. Not even worth it. These both aren't worth it. Ding crossbow not worth it. Oh, my horse. Let me go through my horse's stuff. Not worth it. Not worth it. That's money. That's warhorse. I'm keeping it. 18? Get out of here. Yeah. That's all this junk right there. Easy.
It's a good thing you've come. We're all finished here. Now back to Trusky. Time to get back in the saddle.
Okay. Let's get out of here.
There now.
Raise my horse.
We can chat along the way, but first we have to get going. The horse
Hurry
is
up.
awaiting.
Before they find out I
Let's
stole this
go.
crap. Just keep praising my horse. Good pebbles. I'm gonna buy another horse, maybe. I don't know how much money I have. Let's go. Come on.
Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need it. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaramir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that. And I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really?
Very true.
Like what?
They're not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
I'll tell you everything, but not here.
For Christ's sake. This had better be good. Well,
Oh, let's get
it's time we set off.
Petros.
I agree.
Oh, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's
bet
good
it
we're back
does.
safe. What you told me on the way about Nabokov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work.
We should report it to Lord von Berghoff.
We should.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebakov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Samin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. Sir Jaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nabak himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, well.
They're
Strange
bandits.
Indeed. It seems
They're
that
bandits.
something fishy really is going on.
I have been saying this.
It is
They
good
are
that you are
bandits.
so observant, gentlemen. Is that all?
That's all, sir.
Good work, youngster. But we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And?
Good.
Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not.
Let me do it. Let me cut his fingers off.
Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
We just came from where, buddy?
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
True. Execution plays, Black Chronicle Executioners.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice. So I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not,
I can do it again.
I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
I've been here, there, everywhere.
Nomads have settled at Vidlak.
I know. I met their voivod. I cannot deny I would rather they moved away. But they have a charter from King Sigismund that entitles them to stay here. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things.
Oh.
So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, As my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
Very well. We will do so in the next episode. So if you guys made it to the end, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys are enjoying this journey as much as I am. This game is just keeps you on your toes sometimes. But anyway, that's enough for me today. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.